Hi, it's Lenik here from Len's Crafty Life, and I just wanted to show you some bits and pieces that I got, crafty bits and pieces mainly, that I got at some charity shops. There's several different charity shops that I've been to this last week. Now, I'm not sure what came from what charity shop because I went to a few that I normally don't go to. But this is one of the things that I got, and it's a pretty lace and a white lace in a very soft blue and with white, and I think it's very pretty, and I can use these as appliques as well, and maybe cut out the scalloped edge or use them as a hole, as a pocket on some project. And there's quite a bit of that. Excuse me. And this was only 50 cents. So I thought that was very good. And then I found somewhere these cupcake molds, actually, like decoration, but there's these beautiful butterflies in here, and I won't use them for cupcakes, but I will use them on other projects. No idea yet on what, maybe on cards. But there is, I thought, oh, there's six pieces in here, and this was only 50 euro cents, which I thought was a great deal. Now it's a golden color. I may, paint over that with white and soft pink or whatever color, or leave it as it is, but I could cut out these butterflies and do all sorts of things with that, so I quite like that. And then I found this tablecloth, and this was €1. But this tablecloth has got very pretty flower appliques. This one is a small one, and this is a larger one, and it's like a soft pink rose again, and it's quite nice with all this embroidery, or it almost looks a bit like embroidery and glaze, which is very nice. And it's got this scalloped edge as well, so there's lots of bits and pieces, and here small like applique. So there's lots of bits and pieces that I can cut out from this tablecloth and use on projects. So for €1, I thought that was quite a good deal, because there's several of these large flowers on there and the small flowers. So that's very nice. Then in one charity shop I found this. I visited a friend, so in her town I went to a charity shop, but this is the only thing that I picked up there. It's like an eyelash trim, but it's variegated, as you can see, and this was only 50 euro cents, so which I thought was really nice. Now these are not my most favorite kind of colors. I'm more of the creams, the whites and the soft pinks, but I think I do want to do a gypsy project sometime, and this may look nice on that, or in flower centers, or even this on a green project, or I can cut out the bits the colors that I need for certain projects. So for 50 euro cents, I thought that was pretty good. Then I got this one. It's organza in a soft pink. So here you can see, and there's still quite a bit on there, and that was only 50 euro cents. And then I got this a while back, actually, but I hadn't shown you yet. This was only 50 euro cents, and I have several bird houses that I want to alter and decorate, and this would make a lovely stand, I think, for a birdhouse to sit on top of. So I may keep it in this color, or I may paint it white and decorate it with flowers or whatever. So that will come in handy. And then also a while back I got these. Now I do want to do a shadow box at some point, and I really like this. It's like an old iron, and this was only 10 cents, which is pretty good. And this was a nest of 2 little boxes for 25 cents. So this is a hard box. They are quite small, but I think they will be lovely to alter. So I'll alter these, because this paper is, well, I find it a little bit old-fashioned. It's quite nice, but it's a little bit old-fashioned, or at least to me it is. I had something like that, when about 30 years ago. So then in my own charity shop this last Thursday, when I worked there, I found this. It's for €2 and it's a beautiful lace piece. It's really stunning. Now €2 for me is a bit expensive, but this is a large piece, and I think the quality of this lace is very pretty. It's very good. Of course I can cut out these bits as individual appliques. So like there's a flower here, you can cut out the flower. There's beautiful bits and pieces on here, I think. Now it is it's almost like a collar. Maybe it is a collar actually, but it's quite a wide collar, maybe for on a blouse or something, because it does have that shape. You see, it's round here, so it's very wide though. So I thought that was beautiful, and I think for this piece €2 is probably not that much, because it's very pretty. Then they had this one for only 25€. There you go. So this is a nice large doily with the cotton in the middle and a beautiful edge. So this may be nice for a a small booklet or something. I make a pocket in here, or a small lace book. Then I think this is really gorgeous. This is a frame, but it's ceramic, and it has like a little hole in here, so I can put like a ribbon through it and hang it. But it's lost the backing and everything, which I don't mind. I can always put a pretty image behind it and decorate it. This was only 25€, and I really love this shape. I think it's very pretty. And then I got this little heart, and it's a clay heart, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I can either keep this just as it is as decoration and hang it on a a cupboard or something for 50€, or use it as decoration to alter a box or something. But I love these roses on there, and very small roses here. I think it's very, very pretty. And then I got these for 50€. These are probably to go around a candle, but I think I will take these apart and use them as little clusters. Like I think they're just with wire. You can see that they're put on with wire, so I can probably just take them off quite easily and use these little clusters in projects, which will be lovely, I think, even on cards or other projects. So that's, I think, very good for 50 cents. 2 of these are 25 cents a piece. And then I got something similar, but this is more, it's not glass, but I thought these would still make very nice sprays again, like these individual sprays. I can easily take them off and use them on cards. Yeah, these have been used around a candle as well. You see, I need to clean these up, get the wax off the beads. So get that all out of the way. And this was only 25 cents, so I've got quite a few beautiful sprays for that to use on projects. So that was really good. And then I had this bag for €1. This is foam, but it's quite stiff foam in all sorts of different colors. So I saw that it had been brought in, so I asked my colleague to price this for me, and she priced it at €1 only. And there's quite a few sheets all unused in here in different colors, so I think these will be nice to use with my my Big Shot, with my die cuts, for on cards maybe, and for leaves, whatever. So that's quite nice colors. And then I got from my charity shop as well, this was somehow put in the bin, and we are allowed to take things out of the bin and then make a small donation. So I think this is a great stand. I probably painted white, so I made a small donation for this. So I'm very happy with that as well. And then I went to a different charity shop and I found these. Now these are clay roses. I think, I'm not sure if this, no, it's not a magnet. Oh, it's a sticker. Huh. I can stick them, yeah, still sticky. Can stick them onto a project. And there is 6 of these. And these were only 10 euro cents each, which I think is great. Now they are a little bit damaged, but I may just go over that with paint. And there's some shimmer on there. Well, you know, I can or even spray them. So I've got 3 more in this cup. And the cup itself, I think, is very nice. I have a cup and saucer already from this exact same make, this exact same pattern. And it's got this, like this lacy edge. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Which I think is very pretty with this white and a soft pink. And these tiny little roses on there. I just love this. So this is more like a larger mug, I would say. So, and let's see, it says Cambridge. And this was only 20 euro cents. And it's all whole, it's not been damaged. So I'll probably get this clean. There's like this stripe that will come off, I think. So I'm really happy with that. I love mugs, especially in these colors with little roses. Yay, like roses. And then I got some fabric, which I'm really happy with. This is a top, a lace top. And I paid only €2.50 for this. And you can see there's lots of bits and pieces that I can cut out. This will make great edging, and then there's these large leaves on there. You know, I could even cut them out individually or small pieces. And there's more leaves. And here almost like a doily flower here as well. So I'm really pleased with this. There's lots of bits. This is a different, like large applique. Oh, it's very large. It goes all the way to the shoulder, but I may, you know, cut that out a little bit smaller. So there's lots of different kind of appliques that I can cut out of this top, which is great for only €2.50. Like this leaf, lots of bits and pieces in here. I could even cut these out individually for flower centers, or keep them together and make like an edging for something. And here as well. So there's lots of bits and pieces to cut out. Then I got this skirt. Now normally I don't really go for brown, but there, this whole skirt is this lace. It's like a chocolate brown. But just look at all the bits and pieces that I can cut out. And this skirt, all of it was only €3, which is nothing, because it's, you know, it's a good sized skirt. It's front and back. It's all covered in this lace. Here you go, front and back. So there's these beautiful appliques that I can cut out, and lots of these flowers, the larger flowers, the smaller flowers. Here, you know, the individual like leaves I can cut out. There's lots in here. So I thought, even this, though this is not my favorite color, I think it will look really nice on, you know, Victorian projects, vintage projects. So I'm very happy with that for only €3. Now then I saw this material, which is quite nice. Not my favorite colors, obviously. But I thought it would still be very nice to make, you know, some nice projects with these beautiful flowers on here. And this, it's quite a large piece, a good sized piece of material. And it was officially €1, but the lady behind the till, when she saw that I had this stack, which I'll go through now, of scarves, and all these scarves were only 50 euro cents, she decided to give me this for 50 euro cents as well, which is very nice. I would have given her €1 for it, quite happily, but she decided to only, you know, put 50 cents on the till, which was fine by me, not complaining. So then on to the scarves. The scarves at this particular shop, which is not my own charity shop. And my own charity shop, most scarves are €1 or 1.50. And then in this shop, I found they were all 50 euro cents, which again is incredibly cheap. And look at all the shimmer on this scarf. These are beautiful. I can cut these flowers out. They're all whole, they're not damaged, and very shimmery. And there's even these. Well, this one is a little bit damaged, but you know, I can always put another flower on top of that. And this one again is different. So I can cut these all out and use them as appliques. There's lots on here, and even like these trims with this little applique here. So this is a very pretty scarf, I think. Lots of shimmer and glitter. And here's one again without the glitter. So this is really good, I think, for only 50 euro cents. Then I got this one, which is like a wine red or a burgundy red, which I don't use often. Actually, I haven't used this color at all yet, but I like the structure of this. It's like they make like little knots in here. So I really like what they did with this scarf. So I think this will be nice to use on, I have no idea what kind of project, but I think it's nice. And it's very shiny and shimmery, or maybe even in flowers, but I like this, so I'd like to keep this structure on something, maybe a fabric book or some gypsy project, I don't know. Then I got this one, which is very bright. It's a very, very bright blue, but I'm not sure if I'll try dyeing this. It is quite a nice color, but it's very bright. You must like this color, or you either love it or hate it. But look at this. This was only 50 euro cents, all this material. And there's on two sides, it's a round scarf, you know, so totally round. And it has this beautiful dangle trim on the edge. Now I do have to, I always wash everything. So after I've washed this, I have to iron out, flatten out these dangles. But I don't have that many dangle trims yet, so this is the way I get my dangle trims, yay, from scarves. So I'll just take this off, but this is some very pretty lace fabric as well. You can always make flowers out of this. So I'm very happy with this. There's lots of this dangle trim for only 50 euro cents. Then another scarf, again for 50 euro cents, with some dangle trim. And this is the larger dangle trim. And this is like in a very soft grey. So I'll take this off as well, off this fabric. Now I'm not sure if I'll use this. I'll probably keep it for a while. I could use this, make flowers out of this, but it's not really special. This is a bit more special. I'll see what I do. But it's mainly because of the trim that I bought it. And again, there's a good piece. Probably 1.5 meters, which is maybe, I guess, a little bit more than, how do you call it, a yard? What's a yard? I think a yard is 90 centimeters. So just over 1.5 yards of this, which is great. Love that. And then I got this scarf again, mainly for the trim. And it's got like these flowers on there. So I'll probably have to cut this off because it's totally sewn in here. But I think these are really pretty. I can always cut them out individually as well. So again, for 50 euro cents. And this material I can always use to make flowers out of. So quite a big piece again. And then this is really pretty. These are all still 50 cents. Each, these scarves, and look at this trim. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's a very big trim. It's a very soft brown color. This is a gorgeous trim. It's very, if I have to buy this somewhere, it will be so expensive, I think. Well, at least I think it will be expensive. At least I won't pay only 50 euro cents for this, I think. And again, there's probably about, I think 1.5 meters again, more than 1.5 yards of this. So 50 cents is a pretty good deal. So I'll take this all off. Maybe I'll use this also for in flowers. And this is some sheer fabric. I can make loads of flowers. And then I was really happy. I found the exact same scarf in one of my favorite colors. Yay, the cream. So again for 50 euro cents. So that is beautiful. So these will be nice to use on maybe wall hangings, you know, to have like a large trim at the as a dangle trim on the bottom. So I'm very happy with this. I think it's very pretty. And I can always cut them out individually as well and use this again in flowers and the sheer fabric. And then I got one which is quite bright, but I got this mainly, it's almost like a sari, but not that large. But I got this mainly for the gold trim. So I will take this off, and there is loads of this. There's at least, well, maybe 2 or 3 meters on this, which is about maybe 4 yards or at least 3.5 yards of this gold trim. So I'll take that off. I got some gold trim, I think from Julie Derry in my previous challenge, and I don't use it that often. But I've used all that I got from her, and it looked actually really nice on the things that I used it on. So I thought that will definitely come in handy, and I can always use this again for flowers. I can use everything for flowers, can't you? And this maybe on another project. I will keep this in my black stash. Don't have that much black, but it's always good to have some. And then we're almost there. I got this trim, and I'm really happy with this scarf. Look, I really like this. I like this so much I may even not cut it up, but keep it. Although I don't really use scarves. I don't really wear scarves. But look at this pretty dangle trim. I love this dangle trim. I have it on some project that some of you made for me, I think. It's beautiful. I love this. And again, there's loads of it. And only for, oh, this was a little bit more expensive, 75 euro cents. I got this at my own charity shop. But 75 euro cents for, again, 1.5 yards, about 1.5 meters, is not much. So I'm not sure if I'll take this apart or keep it as it is. Maybe I'll keep it as it is or use it for decoration in my room for some time, because these are my colors. Really like that. And then the last thing that I got was for 20 cents was this foam, and it's all new. I think there's about 4 sheets in here, or 5. About 5, or even 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, no, 5. There's 5 sheets of this foam in here. It's quite stiff. Not sure what I'll use that on, but I could always use this also when I make my fabric cards, and use it like in between to give it a little bit more sturdiness to fabric cards. So those are my finds of this last week, and I'm really happy with all these pretty things. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.